Fit in 10 Nation, it is day 33 of the Fit in 10 Challenge, and I want you to come to Costco with me at some point. So you need to let me know, and we can go. All right. So when you send me in your comments and your questions, which you should all be doing, send me when you are available to go to Costco. All right, and we can go make a little field trip. All right. I made a mistake with day 30's. I sent you an email with day 30's video. It turned out to be day 16. I have no idea what happened. My apologies. I resent it out with day 32's video. So yesterday. So if you look at your latest email, well, actually your latest email will probably be this one. But if you look at the email from yesterday, Tuesday, you will see that I sent you day 30's video. Okay, so and nobody's checked it out because there's 0 views on it. So, well, last time I checked there were 0 views. So maybe some of you have checked it out. All right. And what else did I want to say? Oh, I sent your macros last night, so I'm sure you should all have them by now. I sent your macros out last night. You should have them. All right. If your numbers didn't change, don't worry about it. That's normal. They don't always change. Okay. All right. Not messages. What did I want to say here? Well, I guess let's get right into it. Well, listen. Okay, Costco. This is listen. Here's I went the other day and here's what I bought. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I bought here, say, just in case you're interested to know. I bought broccoli, the bag broccoli. I bought 7 bags of bag broccoli. I bought Brussels sprouts. I ate a lot of broccoli, as you know. I bought bags of limes, 2 bags. I bought avocado, frozen mixed berries, a few bags of spinach, those boxes of cashew milk. Well, actually, it was almond milk. I didn't have any cashew milk, so I bought almond milk. They come in, a box of 3 liters. I bought a cottage cheese. I bought those 3 packs. 2 of those. I bought 3 packs of yogurts because I have a ton of Greek yogurt in my diet. I bought organic chicken breast. I bought about 3 flats of eggs. I bought some dried onion and some garlic powder. Okay, these are great for adding some flavor to meats. I bought some salmon oil capsules because I supplement with those, which I'll talk about that in the near future. Vitamin C. Take extra vitamin C, and that's all I got. Now that's not an exhaustive list. I will go when I go next time. There'll probably be some other things that aren't on this list that I will buy. All right, so there you go. But let's go together. Let me know, and we can make it happen. Okay. All right. Questions here. This person says, I'm very good at meeting my carb and protein macro targets, but fell short in fat. Twice last week. I need to find ways to incorporate the right amounts of fats into what I'm eating. All right, well, listen, here are some fats that I like to put in, and you don't have to necessarily incorporate them into your food, although you can. I've talked about probably all these already, but I'm going to go back to them again, and it's really, I want to talk about this one because I don't even know if I should tell you about this one. Well, I did tell you about this one, but it's because it's pureed coconut, it doesn't taste like coconut oil. Okay, even though there might be some coconut oil at the top of the puree itself tastes like, to me, it tastes like shortbread. Like, it literally tastes like shortbread. All right, and this is just organic coconut pureed, and it tastes absolutely amazing. The only downfall with this is it tastes so good, but like 14 grams has got 9 grams of fat. So, you're not going to be able to eat very much of it. So, and you're going to want to eat like half this jar. Anyways, here's a great fat source you can have on its own. I do all my cooking with coconut oil. Pretty much all my cooking. Anything I cook in a pan, eggs, meats, whatever. If I need to oil a pan, I use straight coconut oil. Okay? This is good. This has got a very, very high smoke point. It's a saturated fat. So it's very, very stable. So it makes it a good oil to cook in. Okay? You guys all well know this one, right? That's right, my favorite nut and seed butter by Nuts for Nature. This is awesome. And I've talked about this before, but it's really, really tasty, and I love it on my vegetables, especially broccoli, okay? And just in case you're curious, I know I've told you this before, but maybe you haven't seen the video. It's got cashews, almonds, chia seeds, Brazil nuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, hazelnuts, and salt. Okay? And lastly, I have this twice a day. Very good source of omega-3s, polyunsaturated fats. These are walnuts. You can add these into your salads or just have them on the side. These are more fat dense than most nuts. These are more fat dense. Most nuts are by weight 50% fat. These are about 66% fat by weight. Okay, so this is like the exception out of all the nuts. These are more fat dense. Okay, walnuts, a great source of fat. All right. Speaking of fat, I said a few days ago I'm going to talk about fat, so here I go. Why do you want to have fat in your diet? Well, there's a whole host of reasons, and here are some. You're going to feel satiated from fat. Okay, protein and fat will make you satiated. Also, proteins and fats are going to help with the production of dopamine and acetylcholine in the brain, and that's going to help with motivation, feeling alert, and feeling like you have a lot of energy. Okay, so you're not going to feel sluggish. All right. Fat also gives you a longer lasting source of energy itself. It's slower digesting. It produces a lower insulin response in the body. So you may say, well, what does that mean? Essentially, insulin is a storage hormone, okay? And you get a lot of it released when you eat carbohydrates, okay? Especially high glycemic or fast digesting sugars, because the blood sugar in the bloodstream goes up very fast, and the body has to get that sugar out of the bloodstream or else you will die, okay? The body is very particular about where it wants its blood sugar levels to be. Too low, too high, you will die eventually. So fat has the good property of lowering the rate at which sugar is released into the bloodstream, okay? And then fat in and of itself has a low insulin response, all right? And high insulin is associated with inflammation, okay, with diabetes, obviously, and of course with fat gain. So when your blood sugar levels go up and your body's got to get rid of that sugar, insulin comes along, takes that sugar away essentially, and is going to either give it to your liver, okay, to your muscle cells, or to your fat cells. More often than not, it goes to your fat cells. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. What else? It's needed for absorption of lots of micronutrients, vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K. Okay, so you need to have fat in your diet. All right, message of the day. No, I'm not going to go to message of the day because I need to answer one more question here. Okay, now let me just read this comment here. One more comment. It's great to see and feel my strength improving during the weights and cardio sessions, but as I push myself more, I'm finding my body is getting more sore and a greater amount of willpower is needed to keep pushing. I've got the willpower, but it's all a sign that I'm getting into the meat of the challenge, and this is where my choices are going to have the greatest impact. Gotta keep going. There you go, you guys. One of your fellow team members here, and he's probably experiencing what all of you or most of you are experiencing, right? So we just got to keep pushing ourselves. And, this comes to basically my word of the day or message of the day, and that is, people are always talking about, well, I've got to be disciplined and I've got to be motivated. But you know what? What's more important here is habits, okay? So I'm going to say it. The message of the day is habits over motivation and discipline. Motivation's great, but it's going to wane. Motivation will not always be high. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just not going to remain high all the time. And discipline is great, but I don't really know what that means, right? I mean, I know what it means, but I think it's better to say, listen, I'm going to make some habits. I'm going to put some things in my calendar, and I'm just going to follow through with them, right? We're going to make them non-optional. I'm just going to put in my calendar. I'm not going to think about it. See them in my calendar. I'm going to go and do it. whether, you know, it's done perfectly or not. The point is you're going to go and you're going to try to fulfill them as best as possible. All right? So while you may not feel like going to the gym, you're going to go, you're going to do it. You may not have the best workout, although you might surprise yourself. But the point is you went and you did it. Okay? So you just have to not think about it. Don't sit there and decide, am I going to do it, am I not going to do it? You just have to be like, oh, it's in my calendar, I got to go and do it. It's as simple as that. Make habits over trying to feel like you want to do something, because that's just not going to work. You're going to have moments where you just don't feel like doing anything, and nothing's going to be done consistently. Okay? Don't worry about perfection, just worry about being consistent. Okay? All right. I think that's it, and I'm already at 11 minutes. Man, I thought this was going to be a shorter video. God. All right. Submit, commit, do what you got to do. I'm going to wrap up this video, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Check out Day 30's video, because nobody has. Hopefully somebody's checked it out. I want to help you guys. My videos should hopefully help you. And if they don't, then tell me what will, and I'll put them in my video, okay? Talk to you guys soon. See you guys.